What's up with y'all? It's been a while since I posted on this channel. You know, I kind of just been out, like, just taking pride in my own life. You know what I'm saying? Working out, getting my bread up. I've been putting my energy into other things, but, you know, I genuinely want to be a YouTuber. And I'm going to be honest, I've been slacking for a really long time. I want to get back into it. But the content is going to have a little change. A lot has changed in my life, you know. I was blessed enough to get my first car. You know, I was blessed enough to finally find a job. And I'm only 17 years old, and I'm actually slowly getting better each day. And you know, that's what's really good. So I want to document that journey on this channel. So my card game fanatics, you know, the people that actually enjoyed like the games I was playing and like how my old content was, I respect that. But like, I feel like I really just don't even want to play video games anymore. Like, I've really lost interest in that. And I think I just want to like change the kind of content that I'm doing. And yeah, I mean, that's really just the truth, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I'm gonna take my content. I think that's what direction I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start actually taking pride in that and document the journey of my development as a young man in this generation. So it's not like I'm gonna give up gaming completely. I might still post videos on it here and there. I kind of just want to go a different approach with my channel from here on out. So I just want to make a video to kind of announce it. It's probably gonna be a part of one of the documentary videos, but I feel like it would just be kind of wrong for me to go cold turkey on gaming and just show back up out of nowhere, even though I don't even have a huge fan base anyway. It's just good to, you know, give some clarity. So that's really it, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video if this is in one, and keep it for the next one. Peace. What's up with y'all? This is gonna be the second part of my video. I'm not gonna draw this part out. I just woke up today. I'm gonna start this day off by going ahead and work out. It's Monday. You know, we gotta start the week by hitting the arms, you know what I'm saying? Can't miss that. So that's why I threw in a compression so we can really see the pump. And yeah, we about to go straight to the gym. Just so that y'all can see, because I feel like a lot of people on my channel don't know like my passion for working out. Like, I've been doing this for like 3 years, and I kind of never really made it clear. So I see how when we get there, man. Pull-ups and chin-ups, man. Oh my goodness, this is the goated side of working out. You gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You can't skip it. And this, I did about 6 reps. This is my 3rd set. So on the last 2, I kind of really struggled, but I try to push myself to near failure every time I go. You can't have a good set without these exercises, man. Slow and controlled, man. That's the name of the game. Now we're on the preacher. We did a lot of sets. I think it was like 4 or 5, only because I like to have 2 warm-up sets. So as y'all can see, I'm kind of blowing through this pretty easy. This is about 30 pounds. I just like to get my muscles ready and stimulated with a lighter weight, so I can just get this up freely, make sure I got the form down, make sure I'm prepared, and then I eventually turn the weight up for my 2nd set and my 3rd set. All right, so now we're in a way heavier set. The pounds have up to like 40. This is like 70 pounds now, so y'all can see I'm struggling a little bit more, but building muscle is about not the weight that you use, but the time under tension. So what I did was I turned the weight up, and it's a moderate weight for me, so it's not too heavy, and I'm actually getting some decent stretch out of this. Like, I'm not going too crazy. So this is a really good set, and it went really well. As y'all can see, my hands is burning from the calluses. The grips do not feel good in Planet Fitness, man. So actually, I forgot to mention, arm day is arm and back day. So I like to hit my back and my arms on the same day, just so that I can have 2 muscle groups in one day. It makes things a lot easier for me. So here I'm on the rows. This is going to be a heavier set. I was doing like 90 pounds for reps here. So this was pretty good. I like to get the back pumped up. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing too special about this. Just make sure you get full range of motion and actually challenge yourself. All right, so here we are on the dip bar. I apologize. I know my form isn't too well. I don't go all the way down on some reps, but it's because, I'm not going to lie, bar dips are still a relatively new exercise to me. I started off doing dips on the chair. I got a lot better with that, and bar dips are really new for me. I usually do 12 reps in each set. So here, I think that was about 12 reps, either 10 or 12. And I looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud. I had to stimulate the triceps to hit the whole arm. And yeah, looking pretty good, man. Oh man, it's a little cold out here. I'm not gonna lie. I just decided to, come outside and relax. Just, I guess, make a little video after the gym workout. I just want to talk about my ambitions, my goals, my mistakes before I end this off. I've burned out. I burned out with YouTube, and I mean that's the truth. I put too much effort in trying to make everything perfect and work hard on my videos all the time, which is there's nothing wrong with that. But like when you haven't built up the mental discipline to actually lock in and go 100% on something on a consistent basis, it makes you quit. And that's how burnout works. You know what I'm saying? You just eventually just give up. And that's what really happened. I was going 100% for all the months, posting a video every other day, and I was feeling confident. And eventually, I started to hate it because of how often I was doing it, and my mind associated with a negative thing, and I quit. So I was like, all right, let me ease back into this. So this video today is something I'm working on, maybe about a couple days, little by little. And when you take little approaches like that, and you prioritize like baby wins, you can actually get far. Oh my God, it's messing up my hair. And that's one thing I learned about myself. Like with everything I'm trying to accomplish in life, I think you should try to move really slowly when it comes to these things. Just take your time. It's no rush. Don't try to make everything perfect on the first day. Like figures like David Goggins, like they're good to listen to. They provide you with a lot of knowledge that you need to hear for the greater good. However, they always push striving for this crazy excellence so early. Like say you're a beginner to working out, you don't want to be putting in all this consistent crazy, well, it has to be consistent, but all this perfect work when you're like a day into it. You want to come in little by little. You want to approach things little by little on a daily basis, and that's how you accumulate a big version of success, a big good version of yourself. You just slowly over time build that up instead of trying to attack it all at once like I did. And, I'm grateful. I'm grateful I was able to learn this at such a young age because I've been through so much. I tried drop shipping, I tried trading, I tried so many different things alongside YouTube, and I just stopped thinking that it was something wrong with me. But the truth of the matter was I didn't have the mental discipline to actually follow through with it. So that's one thing I learned, you know what I mean? And I just want to give that piece of advice out because I think it's just really important to talk about. But now, I have it set in my mind. I know I'm going to be great. I know I'll be something better than, just another black man in Baltimore. I feel like I'm different because a lot of people don't even care. They're not even looking for that next level in life. And I actually see it in myself. I actually see like the bigger picture. I actually see like what I'm trying to get and what I'm trying to chase. Yeah, it did. Like this whole experience has made me socially aware, situationally aware, just everything, just knowing like what's going on, where I stand. And I'm glad I've been blessed with this. I really am. But now it's all about what's moving forward. I'm about to graduate, going to my senior year. I need to be ready, man. And YouTube is really a perfect way for me to do that. Perfect way for me to come on here and be myself and just show me growing as a young man. Just show my growth, my self-embetterment, and just that. Just me being Jordan, man, at the end of the day. So, I mean, that's all I wanted to say. Just a little calm, just talking peace. Because I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. A lot of people need to hear, it's okay, man. Just attack things slowly. As long, like, say 3-4 months goes past, you look at yourself, then you look at yourself now. It could be by a little bit or it could be by a lot. If you got better, then you won, bro. As simple as that. As long as you're not the same man that you was 4 months ago, then you're winning. And that's what I had to realize. I look back at myself back in earlier this year. I may be visibly close to the same, but I've gotten better. I've gotten stronger. My muscles are more defined. I got money in my pocket now. You know what I'm saying? First car. And now I'm just grateful for my motion. I'm grateful that I finally have momentum in life. And I can, guarantee that. I can guarantee it. And I can feel the success coming. So I'm just gonna keep attacking things little by little and see where it gets me. And I got a lot of life left. A lot of life left. So the vision is clear. The vision is clear. But the one thing I can say that I struggle with, I don't really have a clear why. Not at all, actually. I don't really know why exactly I want to be so successful. I want to be so great, but it's just always been instilled in me. And people say you need to have a why to really know, like to really stay motivated and stay grounded. You need to have a why. You know why you're doing what you're doing. I don't have that. I just know that I don't want to be average. I guess that kind of counts as a why, but it's nothing crazy deep. I just don't want to be average. I see everybody around me going down, staying the same, and I'm just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? You could be something greater. And that's really it. Thank y'all for listening to my rant, my yap. I just felt like I had to say it. So, see y'all on the next one.